In a small town nestled between two beautiful cities, there lived a young couple. They have been married for 4 years and are yet to start having children. Choma, who happens to be Emeka's wife, has been receiving serious insults and pressure from her mother-in-law, who insisted that her son Emeka should get married to another woman who can bear him children. Chioma has been enjoying all this because she loves her husband, and her husband Emeka in return is a good man who equally loves and supports his lovely wife. Inasmuch as Emeka is also being pressured by his mother as the only son, Emeka remained unshaken. All this continued till their 5th year of marriage. One day, Chioma woke up and told her husband that she is pregnant, that she has been feeling somehow for the past few weeks. Emeka just smiled and told his wife to relax, that it may be just malaria. Chioma kept quiet. She didn't say a word. She just bid her husband goodbye as he left for work. Chioma quickly took her bath, got ready, and went to see a doctor. Chioma met with a doctor in a hospital which was nearby. The doctor conducted a series of tests on Chioma and found out that she is pregnant. Chioma filled with joy. She hurriedly left and called her husband Emeka to come back, that she has good news for him. When Emeka came back home, Chioma broke down the good news to him. Emeka started crying with tears of joy. They also called Chioma's mother and shared the good news with her. Chioma's mother came and started helping Chioma so that she can have all the rest she needed. Chioma was being taken good care of by her lovely husband Emeka and her mother. The pregnancy phase was moving on well until the end of her 2nd trimester, when Chioma and her husband Emeka decided that it was nice to move Chioma to a bigger hospital where she can deliver her baby safely. They both agreed. Then one day, while going to work, Emeka stumbled upon a beautiful hospital with sparkling white walls and shiny equipment. The hospital sign read Mother's Paradise on Earth. When Emeka saw the name and the beautiful building, he nodded his head and said, "Yes, my wife Chioma must give birth to this beautiful hospital, and together they will have their own bundle of joy." Emeka was still admiring the big hospital and decided to enter the hospital to have a closer look. When Emeka got inside the hospital, he saw their staff who wore beautiful smiles on their faces with their beautiful clothes. They greeted Emeka. Emeka responded and paid more attention to the hospital before he left. Emeka got home and told his lovely wife Chioma about the hospital he discovered. Chioma agreed to follow him the next day to go and see the hospital. Chioma and Emeka got to the hospital, and Chioma was immediately drawn to the hospital charm, and they both decided that this was where she wanted to give birth. Chioma started going for antenatal in that particular hospital, and everything was going on smoothly. Until one day, Chioma encountered an old woman on the road very close to the hospital. Chioma greeted the old woman, and the old woman responded. Chioma wanted to continue going to where she was going to when the old woman called her by her name, Chioma. Chioma surprisingly answered. Chioma has never seen this woman before, but she just stood there and asked the old woman how she knew her name. The old woman laughed and told her that she knows the names of everyone who walked on that road. Chioma was about to ask him more questions when the old woman asked her to keep quiet and listen to her. The old man went on and told her to be very careful about this hospital that she wants to go and give birth to. That not all that glitters is gold. That if she wants to see her unborn baby alive, that she should look for another hospital. Chioma didn't even take the words of the old woman seriously. She just left and went for her antenatal. When Chioma got home and narrated her encounter to her husband didn't even find it funny. Her husband didn't even take the old woman's words lightly. He was in deep thought. And he told Chioma that they were going to change hospital, that she will no longer give birth in that hospital. Chioma became angry. He asked her husband if the change of mind was as a result of the hospital being expensive. Her husband simply smiled and told her that it was not about the money. After all, he found the hospital himself. Emeka also told Chioma to remember how hard it took them before they were able to get this particular pregnancy, that they needed to guide the baby with all carefulness. Chioma had no option but to accept her husband's plea. A few days later, Chioma went into labor. And instead of her husband to take her to the big hospital, he took her to the first hospital where she was previously registered for her antenatal before they had a change of mind. Emeka and Chioma got to the hospital. A few hours later, Chioma gave birth to a baby boy. Emeka was filled with joy. He quickly called everyone, including his mother, to tell her that his wife Chioma has put to bed. Emeka's mother was filled with joy. She hurriedly came to see Chioma and the newborn baby. 7 days later, Chioma and Emeka wanted to go for circumcision. They went to the hospital where Chioma gave birth, but they were on strike. Hence, nobody was in the hospital. Emeka and Chioma had no option but to go to that beautiful big hospital where they previously wanted to give birth. Emeka and Chioma went to that hospital, and when they got there, they were shocked by what they saw. On arrival, they saw different uniformed men surrounding the hospital, sealed the hospital, and when they asked, they were told that the doctor, who happens to be the owner of this hospital, had been arrested. Emeka and Chioma asked why, and it was revealed to them that the doctor sells newborn babies to desperate mothers, that once their patient gives birth and unconscious, they quickly sell the patient's child and tell the patient that their child died at birth. That this has been happening since, but due to lack of evidence, nobody was able to arrest them. And even if you tell them that you want to see your dead child, they will tell you that the child has been buried. That the last one that happened that uncovered the whole mystery was the fact that the pregnant woman came to the hospital with her husband, who happens to also be a uniformed man. And when the woman gave birth, the husband was with her. The husband now overheard the doctor making call, calling the desperate mother to come, that her child was ready. The uniformed husband was smart enough to record the doctor's conversation when he was making call and was calling whoever he was on the phone with. Then he quickly called on other uniformed men, his co-workers, to come, that they now have concrete evidence to send the doctor and his workers to jail. Chioma screamed and started thanking God for saving her and her family. What would have become of her if she had lost her joy after 5 years of waiting? They both left the hospital and went home. Chioma kept on spreading the news, telling everyone to be careful in the choice of the hospital where they want to give birth, that looks may be deceptive and not all that glitters is gold. She was thankful. She also thanked God for giving her husband the wisdom to be able to convince her in order not to give birth in this said hospital. And ever since then, they have been living happily ever after. Chioma later gave birth to subsequent children. Thank you so much for listening to my story up to this moment. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Please kindly subscribe. Remember to let us hear any moral that you've learned from this story in the comment section. Kindly tell us where you're watching from. Let us know if you enjoyed this story. Help me share my videos or a notification bell so when I post new videos, you'll be notified. And please do not skip advertisement in case it pops up. Alright? Okay. I'll see you on my next video, guys. Have a great day and bye.